Happy Independence Day to all of us as Ghanaians. It's a day we need to reflect and think about all that is going on around us. And today, the one thing I want you to note as a Ghanaian that you want to work and contribute your quota for us to maintain is peace. Because without peace, you and I cannot do the best of things we want to do to help ourselves. You know that without peace, I cannot even share the videos with you. So whenever there is any conflict, disagreement or dispute, try your best to ensure that peace prevails. So I wish you all love, peace and a happy Independence Day. My name still remains Obesima Rita and this is the Obesima Show. This is a special edition on our Independence Day. And I just thought of the word independence and I wanted us to discuss something about it. Because now the key thing going around for women and ladies is be independent. A very good thing and a very good attribute for you to have as a woman. But do you know that being an independent woman can also have some kind of effects on your relationship? Maybe your relationship is not going the way you are expecting it to go because you are too independent. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that an independent woman possesses and the way that if she's not able to take charge of some of these things in a balanced manner, it can affect her relationship, especially in a negative way. So let's dive into the attributes of an independent woman. The first one is that an independent woman ensures that her happiness depends on her 100%. So to be happy, he doesn't think of what people can do for her and what people can contribute in her life, but what she can do for herself. So she's self-reliant. That is an attribute of an independent woman. An independent woman takes charge of her finances. This means that she does not rely on men or other people to cater for her life. So whatever it is that she wants to do for her life, she makes sure she makes her money and spends her money as and when she needs to. But this is where a caution comes in. If you are an independent woman who really takes charge of your money and you are in control of affairs, when you get to a relationship, chances are that you may never ask your man for money. It's a good thing to do at a point, but you need to remember that you're going to share your life with somebody and then you are nurturing culture. You are nurturing a habit. So whatever it is that you are starting in that relationship, it's going to grow. So if you are going to get to a point where you think that your man needs to support you, then right from the onset, in as much as you make your own money, let your man know where and when he needs to contribute towards the relationship. That way, there's a balance in there and everybody appreciates. Because if you start that way where you make your own money, you spend your own money and you never ask him, not every man has the knowledge to understand that even if my woman is not asking me for money, I still need to give her some money. So some men will think that you never really need money, and it gets to a point where you feel he is not giving me, and that may cause trouble. Okay, it's an independent day, so you know the kids are around, so please, if you are hearing some noises around, kindly forgive me. There isn't much control that I can have. Okay, so make sure you let your man know at what point in time your finances are backed up, like you need him to support. Okay, if not, it gets to a point where you feel he's not giving and he feels you never really ask. So if you need it, ask for it. After all, this is a partnership. Now, an independent woman also knows what she likes and dislikes. She knows what she wants and she knows what she doesn't like. Therefore, knowing your likes and dislikes should be expressed in your relationship. Because if you so know that these are the things you can never do and these are the things you do, and your man is not aware of these things, then at a point he's in a fix because he cannot be able to judge whether what he's doing is really good for you or not. So knowing your likes and dislikes should be expressed for your man to understand that this is what you are looking for. Another key attribute about an independent woman is that she does not fear spending time alone. So spending time alone means that even if the man is not available, even if he doesn't give him the attention, if he's busy, he can still be okay. But this is where there is a caution. Being okay in this state has to be balanced, because if it so happen that one, your man doesn't really come around, and you also don't care that he doesn't come around because you can take care of yourself, you can really do things to make yourself happy, then he doesn't see where he needs to come in to support you or to create some room where the two of you are having a good time together. So even though you can spend time with yourself and still be okay without a man, or that when you are going to build a relationship, you need to know that somebody else is in your life, and that person is also interested in spending some time with you. So in as much as you don't mind, it is also important that you consider that he is interested in having some time to spend with you, and therefore you balance that kind of attribute so that it doesn't go way overboard. Okay, now an independent woman also has goals. She has a dream, aspiration, and she has plans that she wants to use to achieve these dreams. Now, if you don't let your partner that you want to have a long-term relationship know about these dreams, in as much as you are working so hard to achieve them, he might not appreciate them, because you know that sometimes in your quest to run these errands, to do whatever it is that you are doing, you take so much time alone dealing with yourself, and for the fact that you don't really depend on him, you may not really mind. So I want you to pay attention to yourself to know, if this happening to me, is this why men come around me and they feel like I'm not good enough? Because you realize you are so good enough, you have almost everything men should look for, but still you are not really having a stable and a long-term relationship. Then you are maybe too independent, because there is interdependency in a relationship. Interdependency. At a point I depend on you, and at a point you depend on me. So it can be true independence for A and B. That way you cannot build a relationship. So I hope these were a few clues that was helpful to you. And if you want to know more about this and have a lot of information that hovers around things that will help you make the best out of your relationship, and especially the one that you are building in the long term for eternity, then you would want to subscribe to this channel, where we create the room for you to learn and make your own decisions, to evaluate what is going on around you, to know whether this is worth trying, this is worth doing more, or this relationship is not taking me anywhere. Thank you very much. On a special edition of our Independence Day, I say bye bye and see you in the next video.